Hi there, welcome to your Wellness Wednesday. You're here with Chelsea Marie from chelseamariecoaching.com. And today I'm going to share with you guys a really simple yet extremely powerful / magical manifesting activity that you can do before the end of the year to help you manifest whatever it is you want into your life. So, hi Stephen, thanks for joining. So make sure to comment down below. Let me know that you're here watching this with me. Make sure to give me a thumbs up. Let me also know where you're watching this from. Hi Renee, hi Carly, thanks for joining guys. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys a really super easy, fun activity so that you can start manifesting what you want into your world. So I've done this. This will be the fifth Christmas that I now do this. And every year that I have done this, it has worked. So I believe it was my first 2 years, everything I wrote out, I got 100%. Year 3 and 4, I got like 80% of what I wrote out. So either way, whether you get everything or even 80% of it, it is going to help you to get more of what you want into your world. Okay, so the way it works is you basically just grab yourself a blank Christmas card. Make sure it's something that just feels right for you. And once again, make sure it is blank because you want to have as much space as possible to write out all the things that you want for yourself. So you are going to write out 3 different lists. Your first list that you write out in your Christmas card is going to be everything that you feel that you have accomplished over the years. Now, this could be over the past year, it could be over the past decade, it could be ever since, just your entire life. Whatever it is you feel is important to write out. So make sure to write out what you've accomplished, how far you've come, and also what you are grateful for. Now, the reason why this is so important is because it's actually going to raise your level of emotion. It's going to simply raise your level of frequency and your vibration. So everything on the planet, everything in the universe, the phone that I'm recording this from, the couch I'm sitting on, the pen in my hand, us as beings, we're all on a molecular level, we're all made of electrons, protons, and neutrons, and we're all vibrating at a level of frequency. So when you think of the things that you want, if you were to close your eyes and picture yourself being on a beach somewhere, either in Mexico or in Cuba, or when you picture yourself reaching your next goal with your business, instantly you can't help but to feel a level of excitement. Well, that's exactly what we're trying to do here, is by writing out all your accomplishments and what you are grateful for, you're actually raising your vibration to get on that level of the things that you want, bringing them closer to you. And this also is going to set the tone for the rest of the letter that you will write yourself. So as I mentioned, your first list is what you have accomplished, what you are grateful for, and just how far you've come. List number 2 is going to be what it is that you want to let go of. So this is going to be your foods, thoughts, habits, beliefs, relationships, just anything in your world that you know is no longer serving you to grow and is no longer serving you in becoming who you want to be and what you want to accomplish and bring into your world. So this part is really essential, mainly because I find, when it comes time to thinking about which foods we don't want, or, which relationships or maybe which habits we have, maybe it's quite obvious that, we don't want to be as lazy or we don't want to procrastinate as much or things like that. Those are really surface level things. But when it comes time to our thoughts and our beliefs, we tend to dismiss those things. We don't realize how strong they really are. So what's happening is from the time that we are 4 until about 8 years old, our brain is in a state of theta and alpha. So what's happening here is during this wavelength cycle, your brain is pretty much in a state of hypnosis. When you are being hypnotized or when you are meditating, your brain goes back into these same stages, these same wavelengths. So during those years from 4 to 8, we're actually walking around and we are being hypnotized, not even realizing. So a lot of our beliefs that we have right now and the habits that we create, we don't even realize where they're coming from. Hi Terry, thanks for joining. When really they were just created when we were young and we don't realize that we have certain beliefs around certain things. So for instance, if you are wondering why, maybe you're having a hard time getting healthy or a hard time losing weight or a hard time repeating relationship patterns, when we really look back at our beliefs and which beliefs we have in those areas, we can really understand what is actually holding us back, because at the end of the day, the beliefs that you have actually create your thoughts, and the thoughts that you have, hi Sarah, hi June, and the thoughts that you have create your habits, and the habits are your daily outcomes. So if you are really trying to, bring new abundance or wanting to accomplish new things and bring new things into your world, first things first is you have to understand which beliefs that you are carrying and which thoughts that you have that you are also carrying that are no longer serving you to grow. So once you keep asking yourself, okay, so as an example, why have I not achieved my weight goal? Well, when you start asking yourself, why have I not done this? Is it because A, number one, you think it's impossible? Or maybe B, number two, you think you're not worthy of it? Or number three, is it maybe because you feel, no matter how hard you try, even if you do lose the weight, it will always come back no matter what. So once you understand what belief you have, you'll understand why you create the patterns that you create. So, well, Sarah, you're always in a manifesting stage. So if you're here, it's because you wanted to hear it for a reason. So on the other side, after writing out what it is that you don't want to carry with you into the New Year's, in that same list, write out what you do want to bring with you into the New Year's. So ask yourself, which thoughts do you want to have? Do you want to have more positive thoughts? Do you want to have the belief that, yes, I can accomplish and achieve whatever it is I set my mind to, as long as I put in the time and the effort? Do you want to be more active? Do you want to be more focused? Do you want to be more dedicated to your work? Just decide which habits, which thoughts, which beliefs, what do you want to adopt and bring with you into 2019, and what is really going to further support you in achieving the things that you want. And then your third list is going to be, what do you want? I mean, sure, you've now gone clear about what habits you want to adopt, which beliefs you want, just everything you want to adopt into your world, but what does that actually look like, and why do you even want it? Like, what does it even mean to you? So in this situation, picture someone has given you a canvas and they have told you that whatever it is you draw on this canvas, you can have and you will have. Just get clear about what it is you want and don't be afraid to put it on the canvas. So that is exactly what you are doing in this letter. You are going to write out anything and everything that you want and write in depth details, what it looks like, how it feels to have it, and why you want it and why it's so important to you and what it's actually going to do for you. So once again, your first list is how far you've come, what you've accomplished, what you're grateful for. You're really raising your vibration at this point. Number two is, what are you ready to let go of? What can you get rid of to really also lighten the load in your world, to make space and to make room for new things to work their way into? And then also, what new habits and what new beliefs do you also want to adopt and carry with you into the new year? And then your third list is, what does that look like? Like, if you can paint the picture and have whatever it is you want, like that is pretty much like that magic genie situation. If you could have any wishes, whatever it is, like, what does that look like? What do you want? So write all of that out. It's doing three things for you. It's helping you to, once again, raise your vibration, to create clarity about what it is that is no longer serving you, and then also what area you want to grow into. But the last thing, the most important thing, and this is actually what makes the whole thing work so well, is it's stimulating your RAS, the reticular activating system within your brain. So the reticular activating system is just pretty much like a bundle of nerves at the stem of your brain. And what this part of your brain does is it actually brings to you evidence to prove to you what your beliefs are, which is why I said it is so important to really understand what beliefs do you have right now. And if they're not serving you, it's time to restructure them and to change them, because your RAS is always looking for evidence to bring to you. So as an example, if you decided that you wanted a new car and you decided, okay, I want a smart car or I want a Mini Cooper, all of a sudden you are going to start to notice that in town, everyone around you is driving either a smart car or Mini Cooper. It's not because, the dealerships all of a sudden had a whole new batch of these cars in town. It's because that is your RAS. It is always looking out for evidence to prove to you the things that you tell it, which is why it is so important to tell yourself really, really, really kind things, because your brain at the end of the day, it believes what you tell it. So if you tell it, I'm going to accomplish this, I want this, it will bring to you people, opportunities, events, and all these other things to support the things that you tell it. So that is why at the end of the day, this list works so well. So what you're going to do is you are going to write your Christmas card, you are going to seal it, you're going to date it, and then you are going to leave it somewhere that you can look at every single day. So within a month or two, you'll probably completely forget what you even wrote in it, and that is totally fine, because at the end of the day, just seeing it will alone raise your vibration, and at the end of the day, it's also stimulating your reticular activating system to bring to you more of the things that you said you want in it. So this is my letter here that I wrote out a year ago that I'm going to open in a couple of weeks. And like I said, oh, hi, Allison, thanks for joining. So like I said, every single year that I have done this, I have been blown away. I remember, I think it was like last year, I totally forgot, like 100% forgot what I even wrote in it. And I was kind of worried because I like to have an idea and just to kind of, stay on track throughout the year, because it also makes me work harder. And then sure enough, as I opened it, it was things I totally forgot about, but had actually accomplished and achieved throughout the entire year. So just give it a shot, see what it can do for you. It worked so well for me the first 2 years that I started to incorporate it into my coaching, in my one-on-one coaching, as well as my 21-day Life Detox Solution Group program. And then all the other ladies who've done it and who've applied it, they've also said the same thing in the following year. So just like I said, give it a shot and see what it can do for you. Anyways, I am going to hop on over into the private Heartcore Living Group. I'm going to educate you guys on how you can actually use Siberian Fir, which is one of my new favorite essential oils, and how you can use it in actually supporting you in letting go so you can make more room in your life. If you haven't already seen my Instagram live, it was just a little clip of me showing you guys the stuff I'm letting go of. If you are in a place of manifestation or you really want to manifest more, just take a look at your entire surrounding in your life and just really ask yourself, what is not serving me? Let go of as much as you can, because number one, it is going to make you feel 1,000 times lighter. It is freeing, and it really also helps you to raise your standards. At the end of the day, it's up to you to decide what you want to make space for in your life. Do you want things in your life that you like and that are of use sometimes, or do you want to only fill your world and your space with things that absolutely light you up, that actually serve you a purpose, and that just really, that you absolutely love? Hi, Layla. Thanks for joining. I'm really glad to have you here too. So I'm excited for you to check out the rest of the video. So anyways, you guys can contact me on Instagram. If you guys are decluttering your space, if you guys are writing out your greatest letters, make sure to take a picture, make sure to post it, and to tag me in it too. I love seeing what you guys are up to, and I love seeing you guys try out the recommendations. Anyways, I'm going to hop on over into the Heartcore Living Group. As I mentioned, I will let you guys know how you can use Siberian Fir to support you in letting go, but also to give you the strength and the courage, and essentially to help your brain as well in allowing you to take in the leaps and into supporting you in manifesting more into your world. Anyways, that is it for today, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.